Hey, what's up guys? Angry K9 here, back again with another Minecraft video on the Unnamed Server. And today I'm down in the Enderman farm, and I've been doing some work underneath the farm here, and getting prepared to build a melon tower back here. And while I was working on that, I decided to do something a little special for this episode. This is episode number 30 of the Unnamed LP, and that is quite a milestone for me. 30 may not seem like a big deal to anyone else, but for me, it is. So what I'm going to do is based on something that Fluby likes to do when he comes over here to the Enderman farm, and that is I'm going to install a fun little way to kill the Enderman. So, as you can see, I have a few materials here, and you can probably already see by looking in this chest what I intend to do. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get some stuff together and get started. So, the first thing I'm going to need to do is determine exactly where I need to start. And I'm going to have a button right here. So, I need to take this out, and I need to take that out. I'm going to have one half slab right there so that the floor is intact, and get the rest of these here. And then starting here, I am going to have a couple of blocks. Actually, you know what? I need to do this the other way because of the way this is set up with these fence posts, columns, whatever you want to call them here. If I did it the original way, it was going to be in the way. So I'll do it this way, and this cobblestone block right here is where the button's going to be. So I'm going to have another cobblestone block right there, and take that one out. I'm going to have another one right here, and then I'm going to take this one out because I'm going to have one here, and I'm going to need one right there as well. So I'm going to have redstone running down here and coming over to this area. And I think I need to do it right here. So yeah, that's actually exactly where I need it. So starting here, I need to take out 5 slabs. And that should do it. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I'm going to have 2 here. Then I'm taking out 7. And then I'm going to have another one right there. And then over these slabs, is this the right place? Actually, I need to bring this one back to here. Yeah, this is right. So let me back it over to there. I think that should be just fine. And this one here, I think is... I'm going to need to move this one back too. Put it right there. So let me take that out and move it over 1. And then I'm going to have dispensers on top of these facing up. Is that the right? Yeah, okay. And I need these dispensers pointing up just like that. And this block is going to come out. And this one's going to come out temporarily just so I can get off of the dispenser. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Take this block out. And take this block out so that I can get off of the dispenser. And I'm going to place the dispenser pointing up. And put that block back in. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to need is glass. And this is going to be all around just like this. Including right here. So let me put a half slab there just so I can get that glass box in there. Glass block, I should say. Box, alright. And I will do the same thing on this side. Put that in the wrong place. And that's just so I can put the glass block in there. I'm not going to leave the half slab there. I'm going to take it back out. And that does it for the first part. Now I'm going to run some half slabs here just so that I can keep this area less than 3 high so that Endermen cannot teleport down here and stand right there. And that goes over to here. And then I need one. Well, I probably don't need one there because I don't think they can stand there. So let me make sure. Yeah, we're good there. I can stand here, but they won't be able to, and we should be alright. So, yep, they can't get up there either, so we're good. Okay, so let me get my redstone, the button, and I'm going to need this repeater as well. So the repeater is going to be down here under these half slabs, pointing out of that block there. Then I'm going to have some redstone pointing into that block there. And I'll be able to follow the redstone all the way over to here, put it right there. The half slab won't cut the signal off. Let me get on the other side. And we'll run redstone up this little cobblestone stair here. And we'll get some right up in there as well. And we should be good. So what I'm going to do now is head up to the top and place the button over here. And I'm pretty sure that you probably already have an idea of what I'm doing. So when I hit this button, we heard the dispensers click. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to get some buckets of water. So let me do that real quick. Oops. Pulled that too fast and it messed up the water source. Okay, then I need to put some water inside both of these glass containers, I guess you could call them. So I'll do that first. And then I'm going to need more water because I need to put some water underneath on top of the glass. So shift click here. Or control click, I'm sorry. I have my keyboard set a little bit differently than the default. So control click. And I guess I really don't even need to do that. I just right click on the glass. And then let me get 2 more buckets of water so that I can put it right on top of the glass blocks down there. And you'll see why this is necessary in just a bit. So, boom, boom, head back to the top. And I went to the wrong side. And yeah, I did do a little bit of work on the floor here. It was all cobblestone, and I kind of got tired of staring at just a solid cobblestone floor, so I added the stone bricks and the stone half slabs here. And as a way to get up and down, instead of just using ladders with an open hole, I put one ladder here, put some half slabs there, and I put some water up here over the ladder so that Endermen can't teleport and stand here. If one of them does happen to teleport to this half slab, their head will be in the water. As you know, Endermen take damage from water, so that's how we get up and down. And I could actually use signs here in place of the ladders to hold the water in place, because all we have to do is stand on this half slab and jump, and it takes us right up. But I'll leave the ladders there just so that other people know that that's the way up and down. So anyway, let's head back around here and put the water on top of the glass blocks, just like that. That way it's flowing toward the dispenser. So I have a water source block on top of the glass here and on top of the dispenser. And that is done intentionally. Now what I need now are 2 half slabs. Two half slabs to go right where the water is. Let me get rid of those buckets. And I'll just take the whole stack, go up this way, and head back inside there. And I'll put a half slab right there, and a half slab right there. And the reason why I'm using smooth stone half slabs instead of cobblestone half slabs is so that when we use this, we'll know which blocks we have to take out first. So that way there's no guesswork involved and we don't start breaking blocks that aren't supposed to be broken. So I will head back down. And originally what I was going to do with this area under here was make a small storage area. I was going to have some chests inside these little alcoves here. And I still might do that. I might have a few chests here. But I don't really need a lot of storage space down here. Especially since I'm not going to be storing ender pearls down here. And this area over here, right now it's just nether brick. And it's covered with water to keep endermen from coming down here. But what I'm going to do, and I don't even know if I need to be this low, but this is going to be the redstone area for the melon tower that I'm going to build. It's going to be the same kind of melon tower that Darth has built in Spawn Town for watermelons. We don't need one for pumpkins down here. And the reason for that is I came down here not too long ago and I was beating on the enderman and getting some XP. And I ran out of food, and I didn't have any with me, and I ended up dying on the way back to get some. I ended up starving to death, so yeah, it didn't quite work out. So as you can see now, we have these dispensers here, and you can see I'm putting some TNT in these dispensers, and I am pretty sure you already know what is going to happen here. So before I do that though, I want to go over here and see if I have a flint and steel in any of these chests. I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Good. Awesome. Because that's going to come in handy here in just a minute. But first, so we have this enderman trap full of endermen here. And if you want to watch them die quick, just hit the button and wait for it. And there we go. Now you don't get any XP this way, but you do get some ender pearls. So if all you want to do is collect a few ender pearls, that's one way you can do it. Unfortunately, it knocks the item frame off of this chest here. So that chest is going to get moved anyway, but I put the TNT on the far side instead of over here. Fubi was doing that on this side, and he was doing it manually, but it was knocking these item frames off every time. So this chest is going to be moved, so it's not going to be a big deal. So that is the quick way to collect a few ender pearls. Now, you don't get many, about 2 stacks, give or take, but it saves on your health bar. You don't have to beat the ender. The other way to do it, of course, and I just lost that half slab down there, but that's okay. I can swim down there and get it. And that is why I have 2 water source blocks down here. I could get away with just one on top of the dispenser. But when you take the block out, it tends to fall down there. And if you happen to fall down there with only that 1 source block down there, you can't get out. So by having that 2nd source block there, then we don't have that problem. So you've seen how we can collect ender pearls quickly. Now what if you want to collect XP? Well, you can stand here and run back and forth and beat the enderman. Or you can do it the fun way, or as I call it, the Fubi way. So you place TNT in each of those holes right there, and you light it, and run. And as you can see, by doing it manually, you get plenty of XP. So it's kind of cool how the game knows the difference between TNT that's detonated automatically or by some mechanism, by in this case dispensing it from dispensers, and TNT that is detonated manually by setting it on fire. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I don't know how much XP I had to start with, so I don't really know what kind of collection rate you get, but again, of course, that knocks that item frame off of that chest. But as I said, it's no big deal because that chest is going to be moved once the melon tower is in place. And I'm probably going to have to avoid using item frames anyway, because it's probably going to knock them off over here too. I'm going to try to move things back far enough so that doesn't happen, but we will see how that's going to go. So yeah, just kind of a fun little way to take out the Endermen. The only thing that the guys got to remember when using this is they got to come down here and check to make sure that the water is in place, because if there is no water down here, that TNT will blow up the Enderman farm, and that will make Angry K9 very angry. So that's just a fun little way to get rid of the Enderman. Kind of a quick way. You can do it manually, or you can do it the Ender Pearl collection way by coming over here and hitting the button, or you can do it the XP way by knocking out these half slabs and dropping the TNT right in here and then lighting it with a flint and steel. So it looks like I'm going to have to keep some flint and steels down here, and I know once Fubi sees this, he's just going to probably bring all kinds of TNT down here, because he loves killing Endermen with TNT, and originally it was his idea. He had taken a block out and put some water under there, and that was how he was killing Endermen, just by putting some TNT in there and lighting it. So I thought it was kind of a neat idea, and figured I wanted to kind of keep that around, but I needed to do some work underneath, and I didn't want to eliminate his idea, so that's what I came up with. So yeah, just a fun little thing, quick, short little project, and hopefully the guys are going to have all kinds of fun with it. I know I'm going to. So yeah. And I think that's going to do it for this video. This is a very short one, and that's all I'm going to do for it. There's really no need to build this melon tower on video, because it is a very common design, and I'm sure just about everybody watching this has probably seen it done before. So there's no need to go over it. So I'm going to do that off camera, and I'm going to get started on that right after I'm done recording this video. So thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. My name is Angry K9, and I will see you next time.